Welcome to the Zen Way, your daily sanctuary for calm, clarity, and conscious living. Today, we embark on an exploration of mindfulness, an ancient practice that brings us back to the present moment and nurtures peace within. Over the next several minutes, together we will uncover practical tools, gentle guidance, and heartfelt inspiration to weave mindfulness seamlessly into your everyday life. Part 1. Understanding mindfulness. Mindfulness is the gentle art of paying attention on purpose, in the present moment, and without judgment. Think of it as the bridge between a chaotic mind and a tranquil heart. First cultivated in the contemplative traditions of East Asia, rooted deeply in Buddhist insight, yet universally accessible, mindfulness invites us to slow down and truly see the richness of each passing moment. Consider how often we operate on autopilot, rushing through our day, our minds flitting from the past's regrets to the future's anxieties. We become detached observers in our own lives. Mindfulness offers a remedy. By anchoring awareness in the here and now, we reconnect with the simple reality of breathing, sensing, and being. The benefits of integrating mindfulness into daily life have been validated by modern science. Studies show it can reduce stress, lower blood pressure, improve focus, and enhance emotional regulation. Beyond the body and mind, mindfulness nurtures the spirit, encouraging compassion, resilience, and authenticity. In essence, mindfulness is a gift we give ourselves, the gift of presence. In this video, you will learn not only the theory behind mindfulness, but also practical, bite-sized practices tailored for your busy lifestyle. Whether you have 5 minutes or 50, the tools you'll discover here are designed to fit seamlessly into your day, transforming mundane moments into opportunities for awakening. In the next chapter, we'll explore how to set a clear intention for your practice and create a dedicated ritual space. Whether a cozy corner at home or simply a chair by the window, I'll guide you step by step in cultivating the right mindset to sustain long-term growth. Stay with us as we delve deeper into the heart of mindfulness practice. Part 2. Setting the intention. Setting a clear intention is the compass that guides your mindfulness practice. Without intention, the habit can easily drift into another task on your to-do list. With intention, each moment becomes invested with purpose and possibility. Cultivating a mindful mindset. Begin by pausing each morning for a moment of stillness before you reach for your phone or your to-do list. Close your eyes for a few calm breaths. Acknowledge your desire to practice mindfulness today. You might silently affirm, "May I be present? May I be kind to myself and others." These simple declarations become seeds that grow throughout your day. Invite curiosity into your experience. Notice how thoughts arise and pass away, like clouds drifting across the sky. Rather than judging these clouds, observe them with gentle awareness. Recognize emotions as signals rather than obstacles. A tight chest may mean anxiety is present. A flutter of excitement may signal joy. By relating to your inner landscape with kindness instead of criticism, you lay the groundwork for a resilient, open heart. Another key to a mindful mindset is patience. Progress is rarely linear. Some mornings will feel effortless, others will test your focus. Remember that every moment you notice distraction and bring your awareness back is itself a triumph of mindfulness. Celebrate these small victories and let them fuel your determination. Creating a daily ritual space, a dedicated space for mindfulness anchors your intention in the physical world. You don't need a large room, just a corner free from clutter. Choose a spot where you can sit comfortably, whether that means a cushion on the floor or a straight-backed chair. Keep this space simple and personal. A small object, a candle, a smooth stone, a plant, can serve as an anchor for your attention. Each time you enter this space, the presence of your chosen item will remind you of your commitment to practice. Consider the role of light. Natural daylight can uplift your mood. A soft lamp can create a sense of calm in the evening. If you enjoy a subtle fragrance, a few drops of essential oil or a stick of incense can deepen your sensory awareness. The key is consistency. By returning to the same space each day, you condition your mind to shift naturally into mindfulness mode. Finally, decide on a regular time for your practice. Consistency builds habit. Perhaps you choose the first 10 minutes after waking, or a brief pause before lunch. Mark this time in your schedule as non-negotiable. As weeks pass, this commitment will transform from discipline into a rewarding ritual you look forward to. In the next section, we will explore simple practices: breathing, awareness, body scans, mindful walking, and mindful eating that bring mindfulness alive in every moment. Part 3. Simple mindful practices. Mindfulness becomes alive when you bring gentle attention to simple acts. These practices are your foundational tools, bite-sized, adaptable, and powerful. Try each one separately or weave them together in a mini routine that suits your day. 1. Breathing awareness. Begin by settling into an upright posture, relaxed yet awake, and turn your attention to your natural breath. Notice the air entering your nostrils, the subtle expansion of your chest and belly, and the release as you exhale. Don't alter the rhythm, just observe its rise and fall. As thoughts drift in, imagine them as clouds passing through an open sky. Gently return to the breath without judgment. Even 1 minute of focused breathing can reshape your state of mind. To anchor your attention, mentally label each inhale as rising and each exhale as falling. When overwhelmed, pause for 3 deep intentional breaths. This simple recalibration resets your nervous system and invites clarity. 2. Body scan meditation. A body scan amplifies your connection to physical sensations, revealing areas of tension, warmth, or ease. Begin lying down or seated with your back supported. Soften your gaze or close your eyes. Starting at the crown of your head, slowly bring awareness to each region: forehead, eyes, jaw, neck, shoulders, arms, chest, abdomen, hips, legs, and feet. Notice sensations tingling, pulsing, or numbness without trying to change them. If you detect tightness, breathe into that area to ease the tension. If your mind wanders, acknowledge the thought and gently guide attention to the next body segment. A mini scan of 3 to 5 minutes, focusing on shoulders and neck, can dissolve stress accumulated during work or driving. 3. Mindful walking. Walking becomes meditation when each step is taken with full awareness. Tune into the sensation of your feet touching the ground, heel, sole, ball, toes, and feel the subtle shift of weight. Pick a short path of 8 to 10 steps and walk slowly, synchronizing breath with movement. At the turn, pause and acknowledge the pivot before retracing your path. This micro-practice, lasting just 1 or 2 minutes, recharges your mind and cultivates a nourishing break from mental drift. 4. Mindful eating. Transform eating into a ritual of awareness. Choose a small portion, a raisin, a piece of chocolate, or a slice of fruit. Before tasting, look at it closely. Observe color, texture, and shape, and inhale its aroma. Place it in your mouth without chewing. Notice initial sensations of moisture and softness. Begin to chew slowly, paying attention to how flavors unfold and textures shift. Notice the movement of your jaw, tongue, and saliva, and track the passage as you swallow. Extend this curiosity to your full meal. Take deliberate bites, set down utensils between each mouthful, and pause to appreciate nourishment. Through mindful eating, cultivate gratitude for the foods. Journey from soil to plate to your body, while improving digestion and preventing overconsumption. This practice grounds you in the present moment and fosters a deeper connection to your body's wisdom. Integration tip. You need not carve out large blocks of time. Select 1 or 2 practices to weave into your routine. Breathe mindfully as you wait for the kettle to boil. Scan your body before sleep. Take a mindful bite at breakfast, or pace during phone calls. In part 4, we will explore how to integrate these practices smoothly into your daily routines, morning, midday, and evening, to ensure mindfulness becomes a natural thread woven through every day. Part 4. Integrating mindfulness into daily activities. Mindful morning routine. Your morning sets the tone for the entire day. Before diving into emails or social media, pause for a few minutes of mindful awakening. As you open your eyes, rest for a moment in bed and feel the contact of the sheets against your body. Notice the quality of light filtering into the room and the rhythm of your breath. When you sit up, bring awareness to each movement, the shift of weight in your hips, the gentle stretch of your spine, the grounding of feet touching the floor. If you have a glass of water by your bedside, drink it slowly, savoring each sip and acknowledging the gift of hydration. Consider a brief seated practice of 2 to 5 minutes. Focus on the inhalation and exhalation, allowing your breath to guide you into present moment awareness. As thoughts arise about your schedule, greet them kindly and let them pass, returning to the breath. Moving into stretching or gentle yoga, synchronize movement with breath. Lift arms overhead on the inhale, lower on the exhale. This mindful flow warms the body and awakens the senses. Finally, before reaching for your phone, set a clear intention for the day. Silently affirm what matters most: compassion, focus, courage, or joy. With intention held in mind, step into your day with clarity. Midday mindful pause. Modern life can overwhelm us by midday. Whether you are at a desk, in meetings, or running errands, carve out small pauses to reset your nervous system. Set an hourly reminder on your phone or computer as a prompt to stop for 30 seconds. In that pause, bring your attention to the sensation of sitting or standing. Feel your feet on the floor, the weight of your body on the chair, the expansion of your lungs. Take 3 conscious breaths, following the full cycle of inhale and exhale. If possible, step away from your workspace to look out a window. Notice the sky, a tree, or passing clouds. Allow your eyes to soften and your mind to unclench. If you have 5 minutes free, try a quick walking meditation around the office or block. With each step, notice how your foot lifts and lands. Feel the interplay of muscles and joints supporting your movement. This mindful walk clears mental fog and invites fresh perspective when you return to tasks. During lunch, practice mindful eating. Eat slowly, chew thoroughly, and set your utensils down between bites. By truly tasting your food, you nourish both body and awareness. Evening reflection. As the day winds down, build a ritual to cultivate gratitude and release tension. Choose a peaceful spot, your mindfulness corner, bedside chair, or living room cushion. Begin with a brief body scan, releasing any areas of tightness. Bring attention to your shoulders, neck, and jaw. Soften them with gentle breath. Journal for 5 minutes, noting 3 things that went well today. They can be simple: a warm cup of tea, a kind word from a friend, a moment of focus at work. Reflecting on positives trains the mind toward appreciation and resilience. Next, practice a loving-kindness meditation. Silently repeat, "May I be safe. May I be happy. May I be at ease." Then extend these wishes to others. May you be safe. May you be happy. May you be at ease. This practice softens boundaries, dissolves resentment, and nurtures empathy. If you struggle with persistent thoughts, imagine placing each one on a cloud drifting across the sky. Watch them float away until the mind settles like still water. Conclude with 3 conscious breaths, offering thanks for the day's lessons. Affirm your intention for rest and renewal as you lie down. With these routines woven into morning, midday, and evening, Mindfulness ceases to be an isolated practice and becomes the fabric of your life. In Part 5, we will address common challenges and how to navigate them with skillful means. Part 5. Overcoming common challenges. Even the most dedicated practitioners encounter obstacles. On the path of mindfulness, recognizing these challenges as natural parts of the journey can transform frustration into opportunity. Here are 3 of the most common hurdles and how to skillfully move through them. 1. Dealing with distraction. Distraction is the hallmark of modern life. Notifications ping, to-do lists loom, and the mind flits between past regrets and future plans. When distraction arises, follow these steps. Notice, acknowledge thinking, planning, or drifting. This labeling creates a gap between awareness and the thought itself. Pause. Stop any action, put down your phone, or close your eyes. This interruption resets the habitual momentum of the mind. Return. Gently shift attention back to your anchor, usually the breath, body sensations, or a physical object. Every redirection is a moment of victory. By treating distraction as a cue to return rather than a failure, you rewire neural pathways for sustained focus and resilience. 2. Managing resistance. Some days, even the idea of practicing mindfulness can trigger resistance. A voice says there isn't time, it's too hard, or it won't help. To work with resistance, invite curiosity. Ask, what is this feeling resisting? Where do I feel it in my body? Give yourself permission. A single breath or 10-second pause counts. Setting low-stakes intentions reduces avoidance. Set micro goals. Commit to just 1 minute of practice. Small successes build momentum and soften resistance. Through compassionate self-talk, resistance yields to curiosity. 3. Handling emotions mindfully. Mindfulness meets difficult emotions with openness. When strong feelings arise, gar, sadness, anxiety aptly, RAIN. Recognize, notice, and name the emotion. Allow, give permission for it to be present. Investigate, explore where you feel it in your body. Nurture, offer kindness. May I find ease. Emotions are visitors, not residents. By applying RAIN, you transform upheaval into a teacher. Integration tip. When difficulty arises, take a mindful breath and silently guide yourself through the relevant steps above. This practice trains your brain to respond skillfully under stress. With these strategies, navigate challenges with patience, curiosity, and self-compassion. In Part 6, we will explore ways to deepen your practice through journaling, loving-kindness, meditation, and gratitude cultivation. Part 6. Deepening your practice. To move beyond foundational exercises and cultivate lasting transformation, deepen your practice with reflection, heart-centered meditation, and gratitude. These methods nourish insight, compassion, and a resilient attitude toward life's unfolding journey. Journaling and self-inquiry. Journaling is a powerful tool for illuminating patterns of thought and emotion that often remain hidden. At the end of your practice or anytime you feel inspired, set aside 5 to 10 minutes with pen and paper or a digital journal. Begin by noting observations from your mindfulness exercises. What sensations arose during the body scan? Which thoughts dominated your breathing practice? How did labeling distractions affect your focus? Follow this with open-ended questions. What am I noticing in my inner landscape right now? Describe sensations, moods, and thoughts without judgment. What beliefs or stories have I repeated today? Trace how these narratives shape your feelings and actions. Where do I feel tension or ease in my body? Connect physical experience to emotional states. Allow new insights to surface naturally. If a particular theme recurs, such as self-criticism, fear of failure, or longing for connection, invite further inquiry. What would it take for me to meet this part of myself with kindness? Over time, Journaling reveals deep patterns and guides purposeful inner work. Loving kindness meditation, while mindfulness cultivates presence. Metta practice awakens your capacity for unconditional goodwill toward yourself and all beings. Dedicate 5 to 15 minutes to loving kindness meditation by finding a comfortable seated posture. Begin with yourself. Silently repeat, "May I be safe. May I be healthy. May I live with ease." Allow each phrase to resonate, connecting with the warmth behind the words. Extend to a loved one, "May you be safe. May you be happy. May you live with ease." Include a neutral person and send them the same wishes. Embrace a challenging person. Acknowledge that they, too, deserve kindness. "May you be safe. May you be happy. May you live with ease." Encompass all beings. May all beings be safe, happy, and at peace. Metta dissolves barriers of anger, fear, and isolation, replacing them with empathy, forgiveness, and universal care. Cultivating gratitude. Gratitude shifts the mind from scarcity to abundance, reinforcing positive neural pathways and elevating mood. Integrate gratitude into your day with simple yet profound techniques. 3 daily blessings. Each morning or evening, list 3 things you appreciate, from essentials to small wonders. Gratitude pause. Whenever you experience ease or joy, mentally say thank you, noticing how it deepens the moment. Gratitude letter. Write a letter expressing appreciation to someone who impacted your life, whether you send it or not. By acknowledging life's gifts, you cultivate open-heartedness and resilience, even amid challenges. Integration tip. Choose one deepening practice each week, perhaps journaling on Mondays, metta on Wednesdays, and gratitude on Fridays. Observe how varied methods serve different aspects of your growth. With Part 6 complete, you now possess tools for introspection, boundless kindness, and thankfulness. In Part 7, we will explore how mindfulness transforms your relationships and communication, bringing depth and authenticity to every interaction. Part 7. Mindfulness for relationships and communication. Mindfulness extends beyond our private practice. It infuses our interactions with presence, empathy, and authenticity. In relationships, whether with partners, family, friends, or colleagues, mindful communication deepens connection and dissolves misunderstanding. 1. Cultivating deep listening. Deep listening means giving full attention to another person without planning your response. In conversation, face the speaker, make eye contact, soften your gaze, and open your body posture. Pause internal commentary. Notice judgments or advice arising in your mind. Allow them to rest, reflect, and clarify. Paraphrase what you heard. What I'm hearing is, to ensure you genuinely understand. This practice fosters trust and signals that their words and feelings matter. 2. Speaking with intention and compassion. Mindful speech balances honesty with kindness. Before speaking, pause, take a breath to collect your thoughts, and calm any reactivity. Check in. Ask yourself, is this true? Is it necessary? Is it kind? Express from experience. Use I statements, I feel, or I noticed, to own your perspective without blaming. By choosing words deliberately, you reduce conflict and convey respect. 3. Nonviolent Communication NVC Framework. NVC offers a structured approach to empathy and assertiveness. Observation. State the facts without judgment. When I saw the report arrive late. Feeling. Express your emotion. I felt anxious. Need. Identify the underlying need. I need reliability to plan effectively. Request. Make a clear, doable ask. Would you be willing to give me a status update 2 days before the deadline? Practicing NVC nurtures clarity and reduces defensiveness in others. 4. Practicing loving presence in conflict. Conflict can become fertile ground for growth when approached mindfully. Ground yourself. Before addressing tension, take 3 slow breaths to center your awareness. Listen to vulnerability. Behind anger or criticism often lies fear or hurt. Seek to understand the need beneath the emotion. Respond, don't react. Allow space for reflection instead of reacting to triggers. If needed, request a brief pause to collect yourself. When both parties remain curious and compassionate, conflicts transform into opportunities for deeper intimacy. 5. Rituals for shared mindfulness. Strengthen bonds through joint practices. Partner breathing. Sit back to back and synchronize inhales and exhales for 5 minutes. Gratitude exchange. Each evening, share one thing you appreciated about each other. Mindful walking together. Walk side by side in silence, noticing each other's presence. These simple rituals cultivate shared calm and reinforce mutual understanding. Mindful communication is not about perfection. It's a continuous process of showing up with openness and respect. In Part 8, we will explore how to sustain long-term growth through community support and celebrating milestones. Part 8. Sustaining long-term growth. To cultivate mindfulness as a lifelong path, engage with a community and recognize your progress. Sustainable growth arises from regular practice, mutual support, and celebrating milestones. Building a supportive community. Local meditation groups, yoga studios, community centers, and wellness centers offer weekly sits. Virtual sanghas, online platforms host guided sits, Q&A sessions, and group check-ins. Mindfulness meets or book clubs. Read and discuss mindfulness books or guided meditations. Accountability partners. Pair up to send reminders and share practice reflections. When choosing a community, prioritize psychological safety without judgment. Witnessing others' struggles and breakthroughs reminds you you are not alone. Tracking progress and celebrating milestones. Practice log. Keep a simple spreadsheet or journal noting date, practice type, and duration. Skill milestones. Identify key skills and celebrate when you master them. Reflective journaling. Review past entries periodically and note shifts in resilience. Reward rituals. Treat yourself when you reach milestones, like 10 days of practice. Public commitment. Share intentions on social media or with loved ones for accountability. Celebrating growth turns effort into joy and reminds you the journey is a gift. Evolving your practice. Explore new modalities. Sound baths, mindful art, qigong, or forest bathing. Retreats and workshops. Intensive experiences like weekend retreats or silent days. Teacher training or certification. Structured study and community mentorship. Integrate mindfulness into life projects. Apply principles to work, creativity, or activism. Growth is rarely linear. Some seasons bring rapid insight. Others require patience. By viewing fluctuations as natural, you remain flexible and compassionate with yourself. In Part 9, we will offer a final invitation, encouraging you to commit to daily mindfulness as an enduring source of peace, clarity, and compassion. Conclusion and invitation to practice daily. You've journeyed through the essence of mindfulness, its roots in ancient wisdom, the power of clear intention, the vitality of simple practices, and the art of weaving presence into every moment. You've learned to navigate distraction, resistance, and emotion with skillful kindness. You've deepened your awareness through journaling, loving kindness, and gratitude. You've enriched your relationships with mindful communication and built a foundation for sustainable growth. Now, the true invitation lies in turning knowledge into lived experience, committing to daily practice as a path of continual awakening and heartfelt transformation. Embrace the daily commitment. Mindfulness blossoms through consistency. Choose a daily anchor practice, perhaps 3 intentional breaths upon waking, a brief body scan before lunch, or a gratitude pause before bed. Even 5 minutes each day accumulate into profound shifts over weeks and months. Mark your calendar with these moments. Treat them as non-negotiable, and remind yourself that each practice, no matter how brief, is a step toward lasting tranquility. Cultivate curiosity and compassion. Approach each moment with beginner's mind curiosity, openness, and absence of expectation. When the mind wanders, welcome the distraction as an opportunity to return, to learn, and to extend kindness inward. Celebrate each return to presence as a milestone on the path. With gentle self-compassion, transform setbacks into invitations for renewed dedication. Integrate mindfulness into life's flow. Remember, mindfulness is not confined to the cushion. Let your practice infuse daily life breathing awareness during conversations, mindful eating at shared meals, walking meditation between meetings, and loving kindness toward every living being you encounter. By blending formal and informal practices, you anchor mindfulness in the very fabric of your experience. Share and inspire. Love for mindfulness deepens when shared. Invite friends or family to join you in a brief practice. Share your insights, challenges, and successes. Teaching, even informally, illuminates your own understanding and contributes to a ripple of calm and compassion in your community. Honor your path. Every practitioner's journey is unique. Honor your pace. Some days will feel effortless, others more challenging, and that diversity itself is the miracle of practice. Keep your intention clear, your heart open, and trust that each moment of presence nourishes your well-being and radiates outward to all you touch. A final blessing. May this practice guide you toward clarity when the mind is clouded, courage when you face uncertainty, and kindness in every interaction. May you discover the stillness within, the joy in simplicity, and the freedom of living entirely in the present. And may your daily mindfulness become the compass that leads you home to yourself. Again and again, thank you for joining the Zen Way. Begin today, right now, with a single mindful breath. Welcome home.